All right. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I'm a 2024 presidential candidate in this election coming up. I took over my state representative phone for the moment. This is Bradford right there. He is a state representative. This is his account, but I am on his account today because I'm out here campaigning with Brother Bradford and a couple of the other campaigners. We are at the Indianapolis Colts game, campaigning as always. So we're gonna go ahead and be live. Let you guys see the process a little bit. Also, it's hot, so I'm sweating a little bit. I got a lot of executive orders that I'm gonna put in place. Hold on one second, we gotta cross this road. Come on, y'all, come on. So once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. This is not my TikTok. This is Bradford's TikTok. He is my state representative. Make sure you follow, like, and share. It will. Want to start here? We will go ahead and be live while they're campaigning. I'm going to be talking to you guys. You see the Tanner Hunt 2024 hat? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you some of the things that we have going on in 2024 in this election. So number one, we have something called the Constitutional Act. The Constitutional Act consists of Americans standing for the first time and not following. What I mean by that, holding the government accountable for all of the unconstitutional things that's been going on. We're making it a felony for any government officials to not uphold the Constitution. So if you have been having your constitutional rights infringed upon, it will be a felony. And like I said, I'm gonna have to step away real quick. I don't know, can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm over here, I don't wanna be it's a lot of music in the background. If y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up or a yes in the comment section. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I'm him right here, I'm that guy. I'm a 2024 presidential candidate. This is not my TikTok, but I am campaigning right now with Bradford. I am on his TikTok live right now. He's out here campaigning over there. He's working, I'm working, we're all working together. So once again, if you are not following Bradford, go ahead and follow him now on this page. If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Dr. Malcolm Tanner page, or you can Google me and follow me on all social media accounts and go to my website and find out exactly what we have in store for our American people. Let me ask you a question. Do you guys believe that America is infringing on our constitutional rights? Give me a yes or no in the comment section. Put a yes or no in the comment section if you think that America is infringing on our constitutional rights. Somebody got a yes? Yes. Okay. We got about 300 people here. Another yes. Heck yes. I know that's right. And some 100% yes. I see it in the comment section. So that's something that we cannot disagree upon. We know that every state in America violates our constitutional rights as American citizens, which makes this place a little bit more difficult to live in. So what I'm doing is holding those states, holding the government officials accountable for their actions here. We're going to hold them accountable for the things that they're doing by infringing upon our constitutional rights. They say the president is supposed to have an oath to the Constitution, but without having actions behind the oath means nothing. So now we're gonna make sure, okay, we got some music in the background. Let me go this way. Well, the problem is that Americans will not stand up, but they can stand up. And we got to understand that if we've been doing this insanity cycle for the last 200 plus years. At some point, somebody has to make that decision. Somebody has to make the decision. And the question is you the person that's going to make the decision to change the future for the rest of us here in America? Or are you going to be the one that sit back and allow the people to do the things that they've been doing, infringing upon your constitutional rights, infringing upon your right to live? That's the question that you got to ask yourself. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I'm a 2024 presidential candidate in this election coming up. Make sure you are following Bradford. This is not my live. This is not my TikTok account. My state representative Bradford, this is his TikTok account. This is not, once again, this is not my TikTok account. I am on his TikTok account. He's out here campaigning. I'm with them campaigning. While he's doing that, I'm doing this. He's supposed to have this slot right now, but he's out here working, making sure we get a wonderful country. So once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I am a 2024 presidential candidate in this election out here. I'm this guy right here, and I'm out here in Indianapolis, Indiana right now campaigning with my campaigners. Make sure you guys are following Bradford. Make sure you are following Bradford. Once again, please like, share, and follow. If you're ready to stand up against the problem and create an environment for Americans that we all can stand for, let us know in the comment section. We need people that's willing to stand up and stand out and get out of this two-party system that we've been in for the last 173 years. It's been a two-party system, and this is the time for change. If we're not willing to step up and stand out, we're willing to fall for anything. And we cannot allow ourselves to keep falling and falling, because now we sound like Alicia Keys when she sings the song Falling. We cannot keep falling for everything when we have everything to gain. This country has been divided by Democrats and Republicans. Two domestic terrorists terrorizing our American citizens for the longest. There has not been no one else responsible for this country but Democrats and Republicans. So when we sit here and we stand amongst each other and we look around and we say, this is the responsibility of Democrats and Republicans. When we see our homeless people outside, that's because of Democrats and Republicans. When we see 840,000 children going missing every year and nobody's really doing anything about it, that's because of Democrats and Republicans. At some point, we have to stand up. At some point, we have to stand out. But we got to ask ourselves, when, where, how? When? This election. Where? It starts at home. And how? By joining this campaign team that I have. You can go right here and type my name in on Google. Matter of fact, everybody go ahead and type my name in, Dr. Malcolm Tanner. Put that on Google real quick. I'm going to tell you how to get to my campaign room. Go ahead and Google me real quick. Just go ahead and do it. Hit the Google button and Google. Let me know when you guys have Googled my name on Google. Dr. Malcolm Tanner. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. Thank you. You spelled that wrong. Dr. Malcolm. Somebody put the right spelling in the comments. Somebody put the right spelling in the comments. That's Dr. Malcolm Tanner. Tanner. I'm a 2024 presidential candidate in this election coming up. That's me right there. I look a little different because I'm outside with a hat and a polo, and it's hot and the sun. So I look a little different because I'm dressed up differently. But I am a 2024 presidential candidate. Make sure you are following Bradford. This is not my TikTok. I am right now on my state representative's TikTok page. They are out here campaigning. I'm out here talking to the people. We're trying to do two things at the same time. So go ahead and make sure that you are following Bradford. If you follow Bradford, you can find your way to me, or you can go ahead right now at this time and just type my name in on Google. Make sure you go ahead and Google me. Dr. Malcolm Tanner. Can somebody please put the correct spelling in the comment section? That's Dr. Malcolm Tanner. Can someone that know how to spell the name go ahead and put it in the comment section for the ones that don't? And we are going to be out here. That is Lucas Oil Stadium right there. That's where the Indianapolis Colts are playing at. We will be out here all day talking to the people, having conversations with them all day long. So just be ready to see us out here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Been out here in Indiana for the last 2-3 days. We went to Gary, Indiana, and now we are in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I will tell you what, I'm loving it out here. Thank you I'm loving it out here in Indiana right now. If you are from Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, Kentucky, Ohio, put it in the comment section. Where are you from? And let me ask you a question. Are you ready for change in this country? Let me know in the comment section. Go ahead and put yes in the comment section if you are ready for change here in America. Put no if you're not. Let us understand what's going on with you. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I am a 2024 presidential candidate in this election coming up. Make sure, how you doing? Yep. Feel free to Google me. I'm a non-conglomerate. I'm on live right now, but yeah.
All right.
Yep. So, and I got some petitions coming around. They actually coming around. We making sure we petition Indiana. We need 50,000 signatures so I can get on this ballot out here. So I got people coming up to the game. They're ready for Indianapolis to win. I'm ready for us to win as a country. We got Michigan in here. Okay, I see you. All right, that's wonderful. Somebody, Muncie, Indiana? Is that Muncie, Indiana? That's where Ball State is at. We're trying to catch one of those games one of these weekends. All right. If you guys can go ahead and put your location, drop your city and state in the comment section so we know where you're located, and maybe you'll see me in a city near you. We are all over America right now. I've been traveling. I got a lot to go. We got about a year and 2 months left for this campaign before we get to this White House. So we're going to make sure that we get where we have to go on time, every time. Once again, for the ones that's listening, feel free to Google me. My name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. This is not my TikTok page. This is my state representative page. He's way over there campaigning right now. And I took over his page for a moment while he's campaigning. So make sure you guys are following Bradford. This is his page. It's not mine once again. Follow Bradford, and also feel free to Google who I am on the internet. I'm all over the place. We have over 13 billion views right now on TikTok by itself. So they would say that that's trending. So I believe that America and the rest of the world is understanding that we need change here, and no one's going to do it under this two-party system. We have to wake up and get out of this two-party system that we've been in. The insanity stops today. The insanity has to stop at some point. Thank you for following Bradford. Once again, this is not my TikTok page. This is Bradford. He is my Indiana State rep. So once again, the insanity stops today. We have to stand up for ourselves as American citizens and say no when these people are forcing food on us that causes cancer. They say no when they forcing food on us that's causing our kids to have mental illness like ADHD and depression. And what I mean by that, they have something in the food called Red 40. It's been there for years. Do anybody know what Red 40 is in the comment section? Go ahead and put yes or no in the comment section. Red 40. Do anyone know what Red 40 is and how it's been affecting American citizens since they started putting it in the food? If you know what Red 40 is, put it in the comment section. If not, put no, and I will explain what it does to our people here in America, and how that Democrats and Republicans has been putting the dollar before American citizens' lives. At some point, we have to say no and put our lives first. Okay, so Red 40 is a chemical agent of dye. It's made with gasoline. That should let you know something there. And what happens when this agent comes in contact with our bodies, it gets us sick. And what I mean by sick, it causes ADHD in children. It causes depression in children. And when you have ADHD and depression mixed together, that's a combination of problems, which means that you're going to, at some point, that child's going to become an adult. A kid with ADHD can't sit still in school. He can't concentrate. He can't study. That kid will probably end up getting bad grades, getting put out of school. Once he gets out of school, that kid has a pipeline straight to prison. And the government knows this stuff. So when you see these prison rates go up, you can thank Red 40 and your government for making sure they are profiting off of our children. At some point, we have to say no. They put the profit over lives, and we cannot allow Democrats and Republicans to keep putting profit over the lives of our people here in America. Tanner 2024, Tanner Hunt 2024. If you guys are not paying attention, this is one of those life or death elections. We have to do something here in America for the very first time. Otherwise, this country that we live in is gone. And I can tell you now, these politicians have already sold our country away at this point. We're trying to fight to get it back. And as long as we have some breath in our body, we can fight together and be united, because the Democrats and Republicans is exactly what they are. Domestic terrorists trying to split us up, and it's time for us to come together. Do not allow them to encourage you for the split. They say that a third party is splitting the vote. No, the third party is the only vote. The Democrats and Republicans is the split. That's where they want you to be misinformation, have the misinformation. The Democrats and Republicans is the split. The third party is the actual choice. With a third party in office, that means that he's the one signing the bills. It means when your domestic terrorist says they want to put poison in your food that's going to harm Americans, he's going to say no. But if you have a Democrat and a Republican in that office putting stuff in your food, he's going to say yes. No matter how much cancer it is, he's going to say yes. Why do I know this? Because remember, in baby powder, remember this, in baby powder they put asbestos. That means your government was allowing people to put asbestos in baby powder. That is the lowest of the low. And if we are not protecting the kids, then who are we protecting? If we as American citizens cannot protect the young, then we probably just need to leave this country and all. Someone has to stand up for the 240,000 children that go missing every year. That's more people, that's more children than the people that live in the state of Alaska. Alaska is the biggest state in this country. And yet we still have 840,000 American kids that go missing every single year. And it's because of your government, the Democrats and Republicans, not doing their job, or should I say maybe they're doing their job a little too good, and that's why we can't find kids, but we can find bin Laden in a mud hut 2 feet, 20 miles under the ground in the middle of nowhere. But we cannot find one kid in America. We have to understand that our government has failed us, and it's time for us to stand up and get a third party in office. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem here in America. Well, sorry, we're already having a problem, because where's the 840,000 kids at? Can you ask Joe Biden, where's the 840,000 kids that go missing? Can you ask Donald Trump, where's the 840,000 kids that go missing? They don't know, but they too busy sending all our money to Ukraine. Ukraine and NATO allies, $1.7 trillion to Ukraine and NATO allies. At some point, when are we gonna wake up? At some point, when are we gonna value the kids? Because if we can value and say that Ukraine need help, and we're gonna send money to Ukraine, we're gonna send billions and trillions of dollars to Ukraine and NATO, but there is no money getting sent to these parents to help find their children, I call that a problem. When there's smoke, and I see smoke, I know there's a fire. Now, who's lighting these fires? Democrats and Republicans has been lighting fires here in America for way too long. We have to understand it's our time to get the water hose and put out the fire. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I am a 2024 presidential candidate. In this election coming up, I am in Indianapolis, Indiana. Make sure you are following, liking, and sharing this live. This is not my live. I want to let you guys know that ahead of time. This is my state representative live. His name is Bradford. He's out here campaigning right there. He's over there campaigning right now for us over here. And what we're doing is talking to you while he's talking to the people, so we can do two things at one time. That's called killing two birds with one stone. So once again, make sure you are following Bradford on here. Feel free to Google my name, Dr. Malcolm Tanner, so you can follow me. You can go ahead and follow me on all social media accounts, and you will be able to see what I have going on and what we have to offer this country. For the first time in a long time, we have something that's tangible, that's gonna save lives. Right now, we have Democrats and Republicans taking our lives away. Like I said, red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, all problematic foods here in America. And I can go on and on and on with a list of other foods that no one is doing anything about because they put the dollar above the lives of our American citizens. And when I say no, it must go. And that's why we have executive orders getting in place to get rid of these chemicals in our food that is causing cancer. So when I say no, it must go. When you say no, it must go. Can I get that in the comment section? When I say no, it must go. Because we have to get this stuff out of our food so we can have strong American citizens. We talk about our army. What army will we have if we got all of our younger kids sick? Not being able to reproduce because of the chemicals in the food. Not being able to make it past 18 because they got cancer. Not being able to even make it past 18 because they're doing a prison sentence because they have ADHD. The parents can't afford the medicine to control the ADHD that the Red 40 has caused, or the depression. And now these kids are battling a war that American Democrats and Republicans has waged against them. That is the first problem. So we have to stand up as the citizens here in America and finally get things right for the very first time. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I am the 2024 presidential candidate. I am a non-conglomerate. That means I do not gangbang. I am not a part of domestic terrorists. And we are out here campaigning in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Colts game right there. So hopefully you guys are paying attention, and I got to follow them because they're going that way, and I need to go that way too. So I'm going to walk along with my campaign team. Make sure you guys are Googling my name. Google my name, Dr. Malcolm Tanner. How you doing? I'm on live right now. I am Dr. Tanner, by the way. So if you guys are registered, you can feel free to sign that. If you're here in Indiana, feel free to sign that. Make sure we get on the ballot. All right, so like I said, once again, we are out here at the Indianapolis Colts game. They're over there campaigning. I'm talking. Sometimes I will say this. There's Americans that will choose to lose before they win. And that's because we've been confused for so long with these Democrats and Republicans with misinformation. So when they say that a third party is splitting the vote, I want you guys to understand this. A third party as myself is not splitting the vote. I am the actual vote. The Democrats and Republicans are the ones that's actually splitting the actual the rights for America. They're the ones splitting up these rights for America, not the third party that's running. It's the Democrats and Republicans that's been doing the same thing over and over again, and you guys been thinking that they was going to do something different. Newsflash, Democrats are not going to do anything different than what they have already done. I will repeat this again. The Democrats will not do anything different than the stuff that they have already done. Remember this. My name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I am a 2024 presidential candidate in this election, and I am walking around Indianapolis in these parking lots while they are campaigning. How you doing, brother? All right. So make sure you guys are Googling my name. Once again, Dr. Malcolm Tanner. You can Google me. We have over 13 billion views, so that means we are heading in the right direction for this campaign. If you guys are not on board, and I don't know what train you on, because the train that we have has no brakes. If your train has no brakes, go ahead and put no brakes in the comment section. If you're done with Democrats and Republicans, put done in the comment section. I cannot keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That is the pure definition of insanity. And no, I'm not insane. I don't think that America is no longer insane. We didn't have too much information. We had too many deaths in our families. We didn't see cancer on all types of walks of life. We sit here and see homelessness in every city in America, and it's all going up. Nothing's going down. Even with the food prices, it's going up, and we have Democrats and Republicans to blame for this. At some point, we have to say no. At some point, we have to get on top of the train and say no. Take it down from where we got to take it to. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I am a 2024 presidential candidate. In this election, we are out here in Indianapolis at the Colts game at Lucas Stadium right there. We have a campaign team out here. They're out here with the tailgaters going parking lot to parking lot, getting signatures so we can get on the ballot out here in Indiana. We need 50,000 signatures here in Indiana by ourselves just to get on the ballot in Indiana so that you guys can make sure you elect somebody that is saving lives and not elect someone that is taking them. It's too many American citizens here right now that is trying to make sure that we save lives. Too many American citizens right now that's trying to make sure that we save lives in America. We don't have too many that's trying to take them, so we got to make sure we get the right people on board. If you are a lifesaver, go ahead and put yes in this comment section, because I know you're voting for yourself, you're voting for your family, you're voting for it, and put yes if you are a lifesaver. That means your vote will save someone's life. My vote will save someone's life. I'm going to make sure that my vote saves a life. That's what I'm going to guarantee. When I vote for me, I'm voting for you. When you vote for you, you're voting for me. We're going to make sure we save lives here in America. Too much cancer. Can y'all tell me how many people are passing away from cancer in America? 125,000 Americans are passing away from cancer. Most of those cancer things are because of the stuff that American Democrats and Republicans are putting in the food that's causing you guys to get sick. At some point, we have to say no, they must go. This is that point. We have come to the pinnacle of the top of the mountain, and this is it. There's nothing else. Once again, I got to repeat myself again. My name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I'm a 2024 presidential candidate in this election coming up. Make sure you are following me. This is not my page. I am on my Indiana State Representative page. His name is Bradford. I'm on Bradford's Indiana State Representative page. This is not my page, but you can go ahead and Google me, find me, and follow me on all platforms. And if you want to join in on the conversation, sit back and listen. We'll have a campaign room and a campaign team in every city, every state. Make sure you guys are on board with that. Make sure you are on board with that. Let's go ahead and like and share this live. Can we get you guys to like and share the live so we can get this thing going in the right direction? All the likes and shares, that lets me know those are lifesavers. That means the 500 people here watching is trying to save another life. We have to get this message out to as many people as possible. The more people that know about this message, the more lives we can save. We got to get out the two-party system. We've been in a two-party system for 173 years, and right now Democrats and Republicans have railroaded us into the ground. No one's upholding the Constitution. Every state is stepping on your constitutional rights, and there's no president today that has ever done anything about it to help them or not get them from infringing on our constitutional rights. So at some point, someone's going to step up. Someone's going to step up. And once again, the third party vote is the only vote. Voting for a Democrat or a Republican is the actual split. You have two parties and there's one bird, two feathers, two wings, one bird. They are the actual split. Don't split your vote with a Democrat or a Republican. Give it to the third party. Make sure that we are winning. I am a non-conglomerate. I am a non-conglomerate running. So make sure you guys are paying attention to what's going on here in this country, because without paying attention to what's going on, we will be lost. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I am a non-conglomerate presidential candidate in this election coming up. I'm out here in Indianapolis, Indiana at the Colts game with thousands of people out here right now tailgating and trying to get into this game. So I just wanted you guys to see where I'm at. Make sure you are Googling who I am. Once again, my name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. Feel free to follow me online. I'm a 2024 presidential candidate. non-conglomerate. Make sure you guys are paying attention and following what's going on. So once again, you can find me on the fec.gov. fec.gov. You can find me on the fec.gov. Just type in my name, Dr. Malcolm Tanner. It will let you know my party that I don't affiliate with. I have no party affiliation. That is a non-conglomerate. I am not an independent, but on some states' ballots, because they don't have non-conglomerates, they will consider me an independent on some states' ballots, but not all. So some will say non-conglomerate, some will say independent. We are done with Democrats and Republicans. We are done with all of those people that has been causing harm to America. We are done. I'm done. Is there anyone here? Can we go ahead and put our state and city in the comment section so we know where everybody at? Go ahead. Put your state and city in the comment section. Put your state and city in the comment section so we know where everybody's located at that's here watching today. Go ahead, put your state and city in the comment section. We got a chopper up there somewhere. We got Chicago, Utah, North Dakota. Okay, where else we at out here? Thanks for the follow. This is not my page. Nashville, Tennessee. I see California, Stockton, Oklahoma, Miami, Florida in the house. I see you. Cleveland, Ohio, Cali again, Sacramento. Everybody in Cali? I know we got more people in here than Cali. Dallas, Texas. Michigan, Austin, Texas, Louisiana, Maine, Kansas City, come on. Southwest Missouri, Greensboro. We look like we heading in the right direction, y'all. We got all of America in here. It's almost 500 and some plus people, almost 550 people in here. Texas in the place. Democrats and Republicans are domestic terrorists. They have been terrorizing this country for far too long. 173 years of domestic terrorism is far too long. We got to change it up. All right, I see you. Oregon, San Francisco, or San Fran, I'm sorry, California. And I see a San Francisco, California. Oh, okay, everybody in California in here. Y'all must have shared a live with the whole state of California. All right, so what I have in store, I have something called the Constitutional Act. And I'm trying to be away from everybody so y'all can hear me. The Constitutional Act consists of Americans finally standing up for themselves and saying that I had enough. Someone's going to uphold this Constitution and put some rules behind it. That person is me, and that people is us. So what it is when anyone infringes upon your constitutional rights, that person will be locked up with a felony. If someone infringes on your constitutional rights, that person will be locked up on federal charges with a felony and a minimum 75-year sentence in the federal prison. You guys will be the jury to convict or let go of those people that's disenfranchising you and stepping all over your constitutional rights as an American citizen. It's time that we stand up, show out, and follow through. If you want to have a constitutional right and make sure that these people are held responsible, go ahead and put it in the comment section. If it's time for American citizens to have their constitutional rights bagged up by law, and if somebody infringes upon your constitutional rights, that person, that entity, that government official needs to go to prison. Can we get yes in the comment section if you're ready for those people that's in the government infringing upon your constitutional rights to go to prison at a minimum 75 years, because We are the people, and they do not run us. This is our country. They work for us. So they will not be able to just disenfranchise all of our American citizens here in America. Can I get a hell yeah in the comment section like Steve Austin for the one time? Because I know, and you know, this is it. I see the hell yeah in the comment section. We have to make sure that once this Constitution is upheld, the ones that's been corrupt, they will no longer be able to be corrupt. Right now, the Democrats and Republicans have you under their thumb. You can't even protect yourself in your own home. You have to have a registered weapon in your own home. You have to have, your kids are going missing. It's 840,000 children that go missing every single year. And you know why they go missing? Because they can't protect themselves. They cannot protect themselves because these people are infringing on the constitutional rights that we have here in America. So no, that's why these kids are going missing. Imagine if a kid could protect themselves. Do you think they'll go missing? No, because they have some type of protection. A 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 15-year-old, they have no protection. A 17-year-old have no protection. 840,000 American children are missing every single year here in this country because they have no protection. The Constitution protects our American citizens, and every state in America has ran over the Constitution. And now we had enough. Now we had enough. Our children will no longer go missing. Our children will be protected with this constitutional act. All of our kids will be protected with this constitutional act. That 840,000, mind you, 840,000 is more than the population of Alaska. Alaska only have about 125,000 people in it. Alaska is the biggest state in America. And yet our kids are going missing, and there's more kids going missing than the whole population of Alaska. So just imagine you put 840,000 kids in Alaska, that's the whole population, and you delete it every year. That's what's going on here in America. Your Democrats and Republicans are sitting here sending money to Ukraine, NATO, and all these allies, set $1.7 trillion to them, and nothing to find one 5-year-old kid, that one 5-year-old kid, 2-year-old kid, 3-year-old kid, 4-year-old kid, 1-year-old kid, couple-day-old kid, so on and so on, has no protection in America. You know I'm right. They have no protection here. At what point are we going to start protecting our kids and not allowing these Democrats and Republicans to keep taking them? Because guess what? When the Democrats and Republicans know that the kids don't have no protection, they can get them. And guess what? I got 840,000 children as proof to show you that what I just said is a fact. We have to do something about it, and we have to do something about it now. If you are saving lives, if you're ready to save a life, all I ask for you to do is stand up. If you're ready to save a life, just stand up. Follow Bradford. This is not my live. My name is Dr. Tanner. I'm a president's candidate, but this is not my live. I'm on his live because he's out here campaigning out here. Follow Bradford. If you're in Indiana, follow him. Join the campaign. If you're in the United States of America, join my campaign team. I'm going in every state, every city. I'm going everywhere. We have about a year and some months left for this election. We're getting on the ballot in every state. We're out here in Indianapolis, Indiana right now, getting on the ballot. So we're everywhere. We have to just be ready to be ready. My question is, are you ready? Tanner 2024. There's nothing else left. This is for the life of America. This is for the life of America. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Democrats, Republicans, They have had their chance. You guys did your insanity for over 173 years. You did insanity. You've been doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Well, it only gets worse. You have Colt in the White House and a president with 91 felonies. How more bad do you want it to get? What else do you want them to do? What else do you want these presidents to do? What else do you want these Democrats and Republicans to do? And if you want me to go back to Thomas Jefferson, he was molesting children and getting them pregnant. If you want to talk way back, we can go all the way back to Thomas Jefferson or to the first one. But it doesn't matter which one you want to count on. They all done the same thing. They're all in the same boat. Democrats and Republicans, it's time for you guys to wake up, wake up, wake up. Too much been going on here. My name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner once again. This is Bradford's, my Indiana State rep. This is his live. This is his TikTok page. This is not mine. If you want to find me, you have to go to Dr. Malcolm Tanner on Google. Google my name. Google my name, and then you can add me on any social media account. You can add me on any social media account that you want to add me on. I'm on all social media accounts. I'm on YouTube. I'm everywhere. Seven times the crime. And I say 7 times the crime because it's been more than 7 times that Americans, Democrats and Republicans, have committed crimes. It's been more than 7 times. It's been more than 7 times. So at some point, we just got to do what we have to do. And I got to move back towards my campaign team because I did get lost from them a little bit. I wanted to step away and come over here and talk to you guys, but I got to move back towards the direction where I left them at and find them. So I got a little lost out here in Indianapolis, but I'm going to find my campaign team here in a second. I believe I know where they're at. I did say I believe, right? All right, somebody said they got me on Facebook. I Instagram, Facebook, and it's all the same. Dr. Malcolm Tanner. Like I said, all you have to do is just click on, type in my name, and we are on everything. We have over 13 billion views in totality of people making videos about me, people talking about me. 13 billion. That's twice the population of the earth. That means at least every person on earth seen me at least once. Maybe you was too busy scrolling through your cat videos and you see me, you didn't pay attention. Well, you paying attention now. Decap, I see you down there. I see you down there. Once again, go ahead and put what's your city and state in the comment section. Go ahead and put your city and state in the comment section. We got about another 10 minutes before we head up out of here. Drop your city and state. Make sure if you want to get on our campaign team, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm glad you're there. I would love to have you on my campaign team. First time seeing me, okay, that's wonderful. Strong possibility that you saw me already, but you wasn't paying attention. You probably just seen some big tall guy talking. You didn't know what I was talking about. But well, here we are. We're here now. We are getting the message out. And once again, I am looking for my team. I'm looking for my team. So once again, you guys can Google my name. 1 billion pictures of me will pop up. 1 billion videos will pop up. You'll see 1 trillion of everything popping up. America is talking about me. Now, here's the thing about America. I didn't say Democrats and Republicans. You will not, I remind you, you will not see CNN talk about me. That's the Democrat and Republican network. They will not want to talk about me on any of those networks. Democrats and Republicans tried to burn down my hotel a couple weeks ago. I have a hotel by the name of Tanner & Tanner. And I was getting on the ballot out there in Denver, Colorado, about 2-3 weeks ago. And I got a call. I ended up getting a call that my hotel was on fire. And we're still under investigation, but we know who did it. We understand and we know who did it. So these guys will go through any length to make sure they silence or get rid of their competition. Yeah, you said somebody said they're burning down the world. Democrats and Republicans. Democrats and Republicans. See, when they can't beat you, they will get you or try to. And guess what? They can't beat American citizens. So the thing that they do, they put it in the food. They put these chemicals in the food that harm us. Heart disease. What is the #1 leading cause of death in America? Anybody? Just an FYI, it's heart disease. The #1 leading cause of death in America is heart disease. Who all knew this? Who all knew that? #1 leading cause. Now, when we understand the #1 leading cause is heart disease, well, let me tell you why that's the #1 leading cause of death in America. The water that you guys drink, that your government allowed to go in your body, has fluoride in it. Fluoride clogs arteries. Fluoride clogs arteries. Who knew that? Thanks for that hat. Who knew that fluoride clogs arteries? And now you understand why heart disease is the #1 leading cause of death in America. Because ever since birth, they have been giving it to you. Where is my team? I don't know where my team is at. I'm gonna have to get off here in a second. I am looking around. I'm out here in Indianapolis in these parking lots. I have no idea where my team is at. I lost them. I will find them, but I'm not too much worried about them. As soon as we get off here, I'll give them a call. I know they're out here somewhere. Well, it's over probably 20,000 people out here right now. Probably 20,000 plus people, if not more than 20,000 out here. We're in the downtown area in Indianapolis. And when you see everybody with the same colors, it's hard to spot people. All right, so let me do this. Let me see how much money is, how much time I got on here. I got about 10 more minutes. I got about 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna head off of here. If you guys are trying to join our campaign team, talking about Tanner, you're fired. If you're trying to join my campaign team, go ahead. Right. The FDA, I have executive orders to stop some of those things. I'm sorry, let me phrase that. Stop all of the chemicals that are causing harm and death in our American people. We have executive orders in place that we will put down to stop the cause of death from those powers that be from the FDA. Tanner Hunt 2024. All right, I'm gonna end this live a little early, a little bit early, but not too much early, so I can make a phone call to or get the location of my team because I have gotten lost from my campaign team. Once again, this is Bradford from Indiana. He's an Indiana State rep. This is his TikTok page. This is not my page. This is Bradford's TikTok page. Feel free to follow me. And the way to follow me is just type my name in on Google. I see my team over there. Type my name in on Google, so I guess I got a little bit more time with you guys. Type my name in on Google. You will find me. Everything on Google, just about everything with my name on it is me, except for a couple things. But yes, once again, see, look, I told you I was gonna find my team. And I found them. They're right here. My team over there, they're right there getting those signatures. All right, so yeah, if you want to join my team, you can go to Clubhouse. I have an app. If you go on Google, you'll see something called Clubhouse, and it will have my name on it. When you're going down Google, it'll say Dr. Malcolm Tanner on Google, and then you can just click on the website on Google. As soon as you click on the website, you're gonna have to download the app Clubhouse. You have to download the Clubhouse app. You have to download the Clubhouse app. Once you download the Clubhouse app, you'll be able to find my name and then go to the Tanner 2024 presidential run. That's my campaign room. And make sure you're following me. If you can, send him a direct message here. And he also can give you a contact call. He can contact you once I get off of here so that we have all the communication lines tied up together so we're not letting nobody slip away. It's imperative that we always stay in contact. So whatever you guys want to do, you can always send Bradford a direct message on here and he will contact you back. Once again, he is the Indiana State rep. Thank you for that. I'm a non-conglomerate. You can find that on me. You can find that on the fec.gov. Once again, fec.gov. I am a non-conglomerate. My name is Dr. Malcolm Tanner. I am a 2024 presidential candidate. In this election coming up, we have about 7 minutes, so maybe I can guide you guys through. The process of getting on the campaign team. So if you have not downloaded Clubhouse, go ahead and download Clubhouse now. Go ahead and download Clubhouse now and get you on board. All right, that's Jasmine. This is our campaign manager out here in Indianapolis.
Yes.
So she's getting those signatures there. We got a campaign team, all of them getting signatures. We are in the go. That means out of all these thousands and thousands of people, we're making sure we are guaranteed to get on this ballot. Where they at?
They're on the way over here right now.
All right. So we got some more people in the campaign team that we're linking back up with. Like I said, we have people all over the place. It's probably over 20,000 people out here today. So we got a lot of places to go. And a short time to get there because we got to get there before everybody get drunk. Otherwise, those signatures may not count because they may not know what their addresses is. All right, Bradford answered that call. On that note, guys, I got to get off of here. Make sure you guys are on the campaign team. Make sure you follow Brother Bradford. Make sure you are giving him a message. And I salute y'all. I appreciate everybody on here. I enjoyed your time. I got to put some work in, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day.